the bunny leech. Start with a Gamakatsu jig hook, here in size 1. Then load a bobbin with Danville flat nylon, here white, 210 denier. Then grab some .025 lead-free round wire. Start by making about 15 wraps of the lead-free wire on the middle of the hook shank. Then helicopter the wire off and push down the other end. Position it so it's about a sculpin's head back from the 60 degree bend of the hook, like so. Then start your thread in front of the lead-free wire and wrap back to secure it to the hook shank. Lay down a nice thread base. Now go to some rabbit strips, here in gold variant. Measure your tail using the hide. You should get a strip that's about the hide should reach about 1 times the hook shank in length. Separate the fibers and cut that free from the rest of the zonker strip. Then with the hide facing up, tie it right behind the lead-free wire and wrap down to just above the barb where the bend of the hook starts. Then go to some cross-cut rabbit strips in the same color and some UV polar chenille, here in rusty copper UV. With the cross-cut, position the fibers to face up and tie it in by the hide. Then tie the UV polar chenille side by side with the cross-cut strip. The fibers should be facing the same way. Bring your thread up, and while holding the polar chenille and the cross-cut rabbit strips, start making touching wraps, folding the fibers back as you go. You should get a pattern that's about like hair, flash, hair, flash, hair, flash. Keep going to where you're about a centimeter away from the 60 degree bend of the hook. And then tie both the polar chenille and the rabbit strip off. And then cut the rest off clean. Fold the fibers back and take a couple wraps to push all the fibers back. And keep them there. Then go ahead and whip finish your thread. Seat the knot well and cut your thread off clean. Now go to some small sculpin helmets with the eyes, here in brown. Place some super glue all around the head of the fly. Here's gel. I like using gel because it keeps its shape and doesn't smear all over the fly. Then go ahead and push the sculpin helmet on. The eyes should be facing towards the hook eye and towards the point. So invert your hook and place the sculpin helmet on so the eyes are facing up. Then grab the eyes. Take your super glue again and put a couple drops in the eye slits. Then place a matching eye in each slit. Now, take some UV glue, here, Solarez and Flex. Cover the hole of the top of the sculpin helmet, making sure that it gets into the hole sticking out past the eye of the hook. This will help keep the helmet on the hook even more and secure it when fish bite the fly. Once you got the glue situated, go ahead and give it a cure with a UV light. With this amount of glue, you may have to keep the light on it for a little bit longer. Once the glue holds firm, your fly is ready to be fished. And that's it. That's the fly.